girl. Yeah, baby. I mean, just a hell of a job, y'all. That was a big win. Okay? That was a big win. We stacked the deck.
And it was a great team effort to beat DeWanna Bonner in her return to Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Had to feel great for the fans there to see her vanquished and not playing well, and Alyssa Thomas complaining all over the floor. Bonner booed in her return.
Basketball has a funny way of bringing things full circle. Dana Bonner learned that when she returned to Indianapolis. After leaving the Indiana Fever mid-season, she probably thought she'd finish her career with a stronger team. But when she came back to Gainbridge Fieldhouse, things didn't go her way. The Fever beat the Mercury 107-101, even without Caitlin Clark on the floor. Bonner was booed, managed only 4 points, and had to watch her replacement, Ari McDonald, shine with a career-high 27. To make things worse, her fiancée, Alyssa Thomas, was caught on camera mocking Fever fans just before the team proved them wrong. So what fired up Caitlin Clark? And how did Bonner experience instant karma on multiple fronts?
We got to celebrate beating down DeWanna the Scammer Bonner. Cheers, my friend. Cheers, buddy. DeWanna Bonner, I just want to start here. You stink. You stunk it up. You caused all that ruckus. I thought you stopped shooting threes hitting the side of the backboard when you took the Indiana Fever jersey off.
The moment Dana Bonner walked onto the court at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, the atmosphere shifted. This wasn't just another matchup. It was personal for Fever fans. Ever since Bonner left the team mid-season, supporters had been waiting for her return. The boos started the instant she checked in and never let up. Every time she touched the puck's ball, the crowd grew louder. When she went to the free throw line, fans shouted, "Quitter," at her. For Indianapolis, this game wasn't just about basketball. It was about holding Bonner accountable for walking away.
Foul on Sophie Cunningham. That is her first team second. Coming in from Barton Phoenix, number 14.
The boos weren't just coming from the stands. Caitlin Clark seemed to be enjoying the moment too. Though sidelined, with a groin injury, she cheered from the bench every time the Fever shut down her former teammate. When Lexi Hull and Natasha Howard blocked Bonner's shot, forcing a shot clock violation, Clark jumped up and celebrated like it was a championship. Play. The reaction said it all. The team's unity was strong, and Clark's excitement showed exactly how the locker room felt about Bonner's exit.
Bonner battling with Hull. Bonner turns, fades, fires, and leaves it way short. Great defense there by Hull. Copper tracks it down and bounces for Bonner, who had her shot blocked. And it's a shot clock violation. Bonner walled off by Hull, and then blocked at the rim. Indiana has that 5-point lead in third.
Alyssa Thomas wasn't just sitting quietly on the sidelines. She spent much of the game taunting Fever fans, trading words with sections of the crowd. At one point, cameras caught her telling fans that Bonner had joined a real team, unaware of what was about to unfold on the scoreboard. Her trash talk only fired up the atmosphere, but it quickly backfired. Bonner finished with just 4 points on 1 of 4 shooting in 21 minutes, adding only a single rebound while her team was soundly beaten by the very squad she walked away from. For Fever fans, the moment was deeply satisfying. The boos, the poor performance, and the lopsided loss all felt like proof that walking out on a team, building something special, comes with consequences.
Bonner booed in her return, which is to be expected considering the circumstances in which she left. And the players that have come in for the Fever are much better than Bonner was for them. Ari McDonald has been a revelation. She was great in this one again. And Chloe Bibby looks like a perfect fit. So all in all, Fever fans have to feel pretty damn good about that win.
With Caitlin Clark sidelined by a groin injury, many wondered if the Fever could keep up with a Mercury team sitting third in the WNBA standings. Critics expected Indiana to collapse without their star, but no one told Ari McDonald. McDonald, who wasn't even on the roster at the start of the season, stepped up in a huge way. The former Arizona guard, who averaged double figures throughout her college career, delivered the best performance of her pro career. She poured in 27 points, hitting all 10 of her free throws, while also handing out 4 assists. McDonald attacked the basket with speed, played fearless defense, and showed the urgency of a player making the most of her chance. For Indiana, her effort proved that Bonner's exit had opened the door for something better. McDonald didn't do it alone. Chloe Beebe, brought in on a 7-day contract, chipped in 10 key points while stretching the floor with her shooting. She even added a steal on defense, proving she could make an impact on both ends. Sophie Cunningham delivered a huge momentum swing with a 4-point play and wrapped up the night with 12 points. Off the bench, Damiris Dantas added another 12, highlighted by a slick dream shake move that left Alyssa Thomas completely embarrassed.
When did you realize you had it kind of going tonight, and what kind of opened up for you? It felt like you were scoring kind of from basically everywhere.
When I seen those 2 threes go in, then I saw how easy it was, like getting into the paint. I'm like, okay, I'm converting. All right, I'm good. Like, let's keep being aggressive, or just, keep taking what the defense is giving me.
The irony was clear. Ari McDonald and Chloe Beebe were only on the roster because Bonner's exit freed up the cap space to sign them. Instead of sulking over her departure, the Fever's front office brought in players who actually wanted to be in Indianapolis, and they weren't just filling minutes.
So Indiana trailing by 9, trying to pick up the pace here, and Chloe Beebe hits a 3.
Her in transition. Chloe Beebe's done this a million times in her time at Maryland and in practice.
They were competing, hustling, and playing. The kind of team basketball Bonner never seemed to embrace. Indiana's balanced attack was dismantling Phoenix possession by possession.
See Mitchell, she's got the 5 fouls. Boston, Cunningham. Yes! And a foul! Sophie Cunningham! Give her 3, and she'll go for 4. Montes battling, spins, fades, fires, and hits. Bibby, corner 3. Oh, yeah! Cunningham. Yes!
You could see the frustration building on the Mercury's faces. This wasn't supposed to happen. Without Clark, the Fever were expected to fold. Instead, they looked sharper, more energized, and more connected than ever. It was addition by subtraction, and the fans inside Gainbridge could feel it. But the fourth quarter still had one more twist. The Mercury believed they had a shot to steal the win. What they didn't know was that Aaliyah Boston was about to shut the door for us. The fourth quarter began with the outcome still up in the air, but Aaliyah Boston quickly took control. She had already put together a strong performance with 22 points and 12 rebounds, yet she saved her best for when it mattered most. With Phoenix pushing to rally, Boston showed exactly why she's becoming the face of the franchise. She dominated. The final stretch, pouring in 17 points in the fourth quarter alone. At one point, she went on a personal 10-0 run that completely buried the Mercury's hopes of a comeback.
You gotta continue to stack, okay? We ain't got no room for sliding back, okay? We no room for slippage. Every day, there's a sense of urgency, okay? I was proud of you guys, the way it was offensive and defensive substitutions, being ready to go with that. Everybody who came in made an impact. We had 5 in double figures, damn near 7. That's really, really good, y'all. I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of you. Together, 3, 1, 2, 3, together.
Every basket Boston scored sent a message. This wasn't just about winning one game. It was about proving the Fever were building. A championship mindset that went beyond their superstar. She attacked the rim relentlessly, earning trip after trip to the free throw line and sinking 10 of 13 attempts. Boston absorbed contact, finished tough plays, and punished the Mercury for every defensive lapse. Boston's dominance in the paint left the Mercury completely helpless. As the quarter wore on, frustration set in. Phoenix simply had no answer for her post moves, her polished footwork, or her ability to create shots on her own. The South Carolina standout was putting every part of her game on display, reminding everyone why she was the #1 pick in the 2023.
So too has Harry McDonald, who did not start the season with the fever, but has really come on strong. Pass inside, it's a bullet. Some more contact there underneath. Hull hits the ground. Austin has a size advantage here. Wants the clear out, gets the clear out, gets inside, and pushes it home.
Redraft. This performance also marked her 4th straight double-double, a career-best streak that highlighted her growth from a talented rookie into a true franchise leader. She wasn't just filling the stat sheet. She was taking over when her team needed her most, proving that Indiana's future rests on a foundation built to last.
Both teams have now erased double-digit deficits. 9:30 to decide a winner. Howard inside Boston, deep position. Wow. Dangerous pass there by McDonald, rescued by Howard. Howard trots inside, left hand off the mark. Boston pulls it down and lays it in. McDonald has just had that look in her eyes here tonight, but it's Boston taking over in the 4th.
No answer